So we need to talk about Xbox again in another video because every time I turn around, I feel like Xbox is making some really weird decisions. So last week we just got the Xbox ROG Ally X or whatever, the Xbox version. I get so confused with all these damn names. But, you know, as you can see on screen here, this is the Xbox version of the ROG Ally. This is the top tier one here, the black one. It goes for $1,000. And I did a video last week about it, or maybe a couple weeks ago, about how it just didn't make sense to me for them to release $1,000 handheld. And the lower tier one is less powerful, and it's around 600, I think, or 650, something like that. But to me, I think it's ridiculous that they're selling this thing for $1,000, you know, for the top tier one. And yeah, so I did a whole video about it. It just didn't make sense to me because after watching a ton of reviews and a ton of people talking about it, literally it's a Windows PC handheld with some Xbox features on it. It's not, you know, an Xbox handheld, really. It's really not. It's more tailored towards Windows PC gaming because you can't even play your console Game Pass. You can't play the full library of it on that handheld. So I don't know. It's just weird. And especially the price. The price is just astronomical. You're not going to have any physical media on it at all. Everything's digital. Yeah, it can do a lot. And yeah, it's a powerful handheld. You know, and if you got the money to blow, have at it. Have fun with it. But it's not for your average consumer. And I said it in the last video. Well, we got just the other day, Sarah Bond, the head of Xbox, did an interview with Mashable, and the interview is just weird because Mashable is asking her what the next console, next home console. And she goes, to say, well, I can tell you're right about the next gen console that they're working on it, but it's going to be very premium, very high end, curated experience. What does that say to me? That says to me, first and foremost, that it's going to be really expensive. And if they're dropping this $1,000 handheld like it's no big deal, it's probably going to be more. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. If we're going to be going into an era of $1,000 home consoles, what are we doing? And who is going to want this? Not your average gamer is not. Your average home console gamer will not buy that. That's crazy. $1,000 is still a lot of money, guys. What are we talking about here? You know, the Series X just went up in price. The Series S just went up in price. The Switch launched at $450 without a game. I mean, consoles are expensive now. And are we talking about $1,000 consoles, the next generation? That's freaking insane talk. Insane. Now, she didn't say that it was going to be $1,000 or more. But when you say words like that, you're kind of feeding the consumer, get ready for the best thing ever. You know, the high-end premium quality, product. That's crazy to me. But who is the next Xbox for then? If we're talking $1,000 or more, who is it for? It's not for me. I'm definitely stepping out of the Xbox world. If that's the case, I'm done with Xbox. And I guarantee you a lot of your average gamers that work a 9 to 5 they're not going to want it. They're not going to want that. Your young kids are not going to go ask mom for Christmas for the next $1,000 handheld. Not everybody. They're 1%ers. Yeah, sure. Oh yeah. But not your average gamer. No. And if you're going to spend over $1,000, then just put it down on a PC, man. Get some new PC parts, right? It's just crazy. No, like I said, she didn't say that it's going to be $1,000 or more. But I think that's one of the things that she's talking about in this interview. Next is, are we just merging PC and home consoles now together? Are we going to get the next Xbox is going to have LED lights and fans and shit? Like, crazy. Just, I don't know. There's two different worlds here. There's the PC gaming world where you can get the latest and greatest, the best graphics, the fastest frame rates, but you're going to pay for it, right? You're going to pay for it. If you want 120 frames per second or more, you're going to pay for it. You're going to pay a lot of money. But that's its own thing. Switch, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series. We're in a totally different category sitting over here with our $500 consoles. You know, we know what we're getting with the PlayStation 5. You know you're going to get the new God of War. You know you're going to get a new Astrobot game. You know you're going to get the new Spider-Man, right? With Switch, you know you're going to get the new Mario. You know you're going to get the new Zelda. We know what we're getting with those. What are we getting with the next Xbox going forward? This is crazy. There's a lot of great games on Xbox. There really is. As you see the footage here on screen, there's a lot of great games. A lot of great games on Xbox. But I think your average consumer like myself wants the identity of Xbox to stay because they've left this a legacy, right? The Halos, the Gears of War. Okay? Where's the next greatest IP from you, Xbox? We don't care if your console can fucking fly. We want the next game. We want the next game that we can enjoy with your console. If you released a game tomorrow on the Xbox Series X that just was better than Zelda, better than Mario, you know, a freaking masterpiece, 10 out of 10, and all your Zelda fans, your Mario fans, your Spider-Man fans, your God of War fans are like, oh my God, this is the greatest game ever created. You did something right there. We don't care. Your console can fucking fly and it can go to the supermarket for you. That's not what we want. That's not what your average gamer wants. This is crazy to me that we're even having this discussion. But your average gamer does not want that. They want a good game. And yes, you guys have some great games on Xbox. But they're also on Switch too. They're also on PlayStation 5. They're also on PC. So this is why I keep bringing this up. And everybody's talking about it right now. All your big YouTubers are talking about it. Every news outlet's talking about what is the direction of Xbox. And like I said, I'm a fan of Xbox. I have been since the original Xbox. I have a lot of fond memories playing Halo 1, Halo 2 on the original Xbox. Playing with the Duke controller. Having LAN parties with my buddies and drinking beer all night. Like, we had a great time. Xbox 360 with Halo 3 and Gears of War. You name it. We had some fantastic times on those consoles. But Xbox, you kind of lost your way. And I'm telling you right now, your average consumer wants a Xbox with a nice controller, which you guys have right now, but some good games, some new games, you know, that are only on Xbox, that only come on an Xbox. Don't sell out to everybody else because you're not giving us a reason to buy an Xbox. Don't charge us $1,000 or more for a home console and then not produce any games that we can't already play on a PlayStation or a Switch. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me that we're having these conversations because, I mean, we're just kind of letting them do whatever they want to do, right? At this point, it's crazy. It's freaking crazy. The gaming industry is wild right now. It's lost a lot of direction. But anyways, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I'd love to talk about it with you down there. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. See you on the next one. Bye.